Do you know that in most maternity health insurance plans, the waiting period is at least 9 months, and in many cases, even 2 to 4 years? That means you have to plan your policy well in advance. But what if I tell you there is a plan that offers 0-day waiting period for maternity benefits? Yes, you heard that right. The newly updated Reliance Health Gain 3.0 comes with maternity coverage is starting from day one, along with several newly added features that make it very interesting compared to traditional plans. And it's not just about maternity. This updated version includes enhanced benefit, smarter add-ons, long-term value features that can completely change how you look at health insurance planning. So if you are planning a family or simply want a future-ready health insurance plan, then watch this video till the end to understand all the details clearly. So before we move ahead, let me quickly introduce myself. So hi, I'm Mariam and I represent PolicyHub, and at PolicyHub we make insurance simple and easy to understand so that you can make a safe and smarter decision for yourself and for your family. And if you have any confusion related to health insurance or term insurance, you can always book your free consultation with PolicyHub, and link is given in the description. In this video, we will understand this plan in A to Z detail, from eligibility criteria to basic cover, unique benefits, powerful add-ons, exclusive discounts, and waiting periods. So make sure you watch till the end to make a clear and informed decisions. So first, let's know the variants of this plan. So this plan has three variants: plus variant, power variant, and prime variant. So it is designed for individuals and families who want long-term health security with higher sum insured option and a plan that becomes stronger over time instead of just reviewing every year. So let's talk about the eligibility criteria. So the minimum entry age for adult is 18 years, and children can be covered from 3 months of age, and the maximum entry age for adult is 99 years, and children can be included up to 30 years. Under the individual policy, you can cover up to 8 members under individual sum insured, and you can cover relationship include self, spouse, son, daughter, father, mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother, sister, grandparents, grandchildren, daughter-in-law, and son-in-law, and it's offering wide family inclusions. And family floater option vary by variant. So the plus variant allow coverage for up to 2 adults and 6 children, and the power variant covers up to 4 adults including self, spouse, and one set of dependent parents or parent-in-law along with 6 children. And the prime variant allows up to 6 adults including self, spouse, dependent parents, and parents-in-law, and plus 6 children. And in terms of sum insured, the plus variant offers 5 lakh sum insured, the power variant provides option 10 lakh, 15 lakh, and 20 lakh, and the prime variant starts from 25 lakh sum insured and goes up to 5 crore, which is especially useful considering rising medical inflation. And policy tenure is available up to 5 years, and this is a very unique benefit. So overall, the eligibility and coverage structure make this plan suitable for young families, joint families, and even senior members. And the core strength of Reliance Health Gain lies in its strong basic cover. Inpatient hospitalization, daycare procedures, room rent, and ICU charges all are covered up to the full sum insured. And in the plus variant, single private AC room is covered, while power and prime variant allow any type of room. And if you choose a twin sharing room or lower category room, you receive an accommodation bonus of 1000 rupees per day. Domestic road ambulance is covered with limits depending on the sum insured. For 5 lakh sum insured, there is a defined per hospitalization limit, while for 10 lakh and above, actual costs are covered. And intercity ambulance is also covered if the hospital is more than 100 km away, which is helpful in long distance emergencies. Domiciliary hospitalization and modern treatments including advanced procedures like robotic surgeries all are covered up to the base sum insured without any kind of limits. Pre-hospitalization expenses are covered for 60 days and post-hospitalization for 90 days. Organ donor expenses including pre and post-hospitalization costs are also covered up to the base sum insured. And a major highlight is unlimited reinstatement of the base sum insured. So if your base cover is partially or fully exhausted in one claim, it is automatically restored for future claims, whether for the same illness or for a different one, with no limit on reinstatements. And there is also an extra sum insured benefit that providing an additional 20% of base sum insured during the same hospitalization. Power and prime variants include accidental death cover equal to 5% of the base sum insured, subject to a minimum of rupees 1 lakh. And they also offer a waiver of premier benefit in case of diagnosis of a listed critical illness where future premiums are waived but coverage continues. And the policy provides a cumulative bonus of 33.3% per claim free year up to 100%, and it reduces after a claim. And there is also a call option for enhancement of base sum insured after 4 continuous claim free year. Another is loyalty cover adds additional benefit over time like wellness services and a claim services guarantee enhance the customer experience. So these are the basic features of Reliance Health Gain 3.0. Now let's discuss the optional benefit available in Reliance Health Gain 3.0. So these are add-on cover, which means they are not included automatically and you have to choose them separately and pay an additional premium. But the important question is that which optional benefit actually adds real value and which one may not be necessary for you. Let's understand each features clearly. So the first is double cover benefit. This feature gives you an additional 100% of your base sum insured in the same hospitalization, but only after your base sum insured is exhausted. It basically replaces the standard extra sum insured feature. This is useful if you are worried about very high single claim like major surgeries or critical treatment where one hospitalization can consume the entire base cover. Next is the option to change room rent limits. Normally, room category is capped, but with this add-on, you can upgrade your eligibility. Depends on the variant. It allows you to choose up to a single private AC room. This is important because room rent limits indirectly impact the entire hospital bill due to proportionate deduction. And another is the reduction in pre-existing disease waiting period. So this is a very important optional benefit. Normally, pre-existing disease have a longer waiting period, but here you can reduce it to 24 months or even 12 months. This is valuable for people who already have conditions like diabetes or hypertension and do not want to wait for years before getting coverage. And then comes the voluntary aggregate deductible option. So here you agree to pay a fixed amount such as 10,000, 25,000, 50,000 or 1 lakh before the policy start paying. In return, your premiums reduces. This is suitable for people who already have a corporate cover and want this policy as a backup. Another is hospital cash benefit. So under this, you receive a fixed daily cash benefit during hospitalization up to 30 days and ICU up to 15 days, and provided hospitalization is at least 72 hours. This money can be used for non-medical expenses like travel, food or loss of income. Another is the change in pre and post hospitalization limit enhance your coverage before and after admission. It increases pre-hospitalization to 90 days and post-hospitalization to 180 days. So this is helpful for long recovery treatments where expenses continue even after discharge. Another rider is spouse first cover. It is a continuity benefit. If you get married after buying the policy, your spouse gets credit for waiting periods already served by you. So this is useful for newly married couples. Another rider is voluntary co-payment. So it allows you to share 10% or 20% of the claim amount, and in exchange your premium reduces. This means you will bear part of every claim, so choose carefully. Another is convalescence cover. It provides a lump sum payout if hospitalization continues for at least 7 consecutive days, depending on the variant. It can be 10,000 or 25,000. This is extra support money and it's not linked to actual hospital bills. Another is health checkup benefit. It provides annual preventive health checkup coverage up to a fixed limit from day one. This encourages regular health monitoring. Next rider is vaccination cover. It provides annual coverage for vaccines up to a specified amount from day one, and this is especially useful for children and preventive care. And home care treatment covers treatment taken at home up to 100% of the sum insured subject to policy conditions. And this become important after situation like pandemic related home isolation treatment. Another rider is guaranteed cumulative bonus. It comes with two options. In one option, your cumulative bonus does not reduce even if you make claim. And in the second option, your sum insured increases by 100% every claim free year up to 300%, and it also does not reduce after a claim. So this is a powerful long-term benefit if you want your coverage to grow significantly. Another option is policy pause. So this allows you to temporarily pause the policy for 7 to 90 consecutive days if you are traveling abroad. You receive a renewal discount equivalent to the pause duration, and this is useful for frequent international travelers. Another rider is consumable cover. So it includes coverage for items like glove, mask, syringe and other medical consumables that are usually not payable in standard policies. it is covered within sum insured. Next option is chronic shield. It covers specific chronic conditions like asthma, hypertension, cholesterol, and diabetes from 31st day, and provided they are declared and accepted. So this is a very important for people already diagnosed with these lifestyle disease. Another rider is vision correction. It covers expenses for correction of eyesight due to refractive errors up to a fixed limit depending on variant. So normally such expenses are excluded in regular policies. Next rider is second opinion. It covers consultation expenses for getting a second medical opinion in India up to a specified limit, and this helps when you want confirmation before major treatment decisions. Another rider is companion cover. It provides a fixed daily amount if someone stays with the insured during hospitalization for at least 72 hours. This helps cover accommodation and food expenses of the attendant. And finally, child care cover. It provides a fixed daily amount toward child care expenses for a dependent child up to 12 years if hospitalization is at least 72 hours. So this helps families manage child care responsibilities during medical emergencies. And now the important thing is not every optional benefit is necessary for everyone. If you already have corporate insurance, deductible and co-payment option can reduce premium. And if you have pre-existing disease, reducing waiting periods and chronic shield become more important. And if you want long-term sum insured growth, guaranteed cumulative bonus is a strong option. In the end, selection should be based on your health condition, financial capacity, and whether this is your primary policy or a backup plan. Another is discount structure. So the discount structure is another attractive feature. Like you will get cross-sell discount of 5%, girl child or woman discount of 5%, family discount up to 10%, long-term policy discount up to 20%, and fresh healthy life discount up to 10% are available under this plan, and rest subject to a maximum overall discount cap of 40% at the policy level. And waiting period include 30 days initial waiting period, 2 years for specific illnesses, 3 years for pre-existing disease, 15 days for COVID-19, and maternity waiting periods ranging from 0 to 2 years depending on tenure. Infertility waiting period is linked to maternity coverage. In my opinion, if your priority is maternity coverage with minimal or zero waiting period option, this plan clearly stands out in the market. Very few health insurance policy offer this kind of flexibility, especially with additional benefit like newborn cover, vaccination, and even infertility support under the same umbrella. And for young couples who are planning a family in the near future, this can be a very strategic choice rather than buying a basic health plan and realizing later that maternity is not properly covered. And for families looking for higher sum insured option with long-term stability, the prime variant is the strongest offering. Coverage up to 5 crore, unlimited reinstatement, loyalty addition, and multiple customization add-ons make it suitable for metro cities where medical inflation is high. And if budget allows, Prime gives more future-proof security compared to Plus or Power. The Power variant sits in the middle and makes sense for upper middle class families who want good coverage with added benefits like waiver of premium and accidental death cover without going all the way to very high premiums. And the Plus variant is more basic and work if you want entry-level protection with decent core benefit but are not focused on high-end customization or very large sum insured. So one strong advantage of this policy is flexibility. From maternity to chronic disease coverage, from deductible option to loyalty reward, you can actually shape the plan around your life stage. And because there are many add-ons and moving parts, this is not a buy blindly online kind of product. You need to structure it correctly based on your age, medical history, and family plans. Overall, Reliance Health Gain 3.0 is not just a basic hospitalization plan. It is more suitable for people who are thinking long-term, want customization, and are willing to design their policy smartly instead of just choosing the cheapest premium option. And I hope this video helped you to understand the benefit and all the optional benefit in detail. And if it is, then do like it, share it, and subscribe our channel. See you in the next video. Until then, bye.